Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about all the skincare that I used in 2020. I will not be going into the nitty-gritties or like the details of what goes into each product and things like that. This is more a focus on how the product worked for me and what the experience was. So let's begin. I think I'll do it category-wise. So first up is the oil cleanse. I use two products. This one has the Klairs cleansing oil in it, and this is the A by Balm Ultra Watery Eoseongcho cleanser. So I put a little bit of the Klairs cleansing oil in this travel bottle, and I find that it makes it really easy to carry around when I'm going out, or I can't carry this entire tub anywhere. But my favorite oil cleansing option has been the A by Balm cleanser. It is super light and really gentle on the skin. I can even use it on my eyes to take off mascara or eyeshadow and then open them without it stinging. So that's a big plus point for me. I just find that the balms work better for my skin type, which is an oily combination skin. Okay, up next is a comparison of cleansers that I used this year. The first one and my most favorite is the Klairs Rich Moist Foaming Cleanser. I actually went through two of these in the year and then it was out of stock. It's super lightweight and foamy, and it's so nice for your skin because it doesn't strip it. It was really moisturizing and hydrating while using it, and for someone who doesn't necessarily feel the need for like a heavy cleanse in the morning, I found that this was absolutely perfect. Following that is the Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser from Cosrx. I actually really liked this one. It took a little while to get used to the feel of it on your skin, and I realized that you need the smallest amount for your whole face. Using tiny amounts at a time made it the perfect kind of cleanser for oily acne prone skin, which is what I have. It does have tea tree leaf oil, as does the Klairs one, which is why I found them superb for my acne. My latest one is the Dr. Oracle A-Thera cleansing foam. This one has 0.5% salicylic acid in it.
Hi, okay, so my camera completely died in the middle of filming that, and it looks like I have to replace my battery. Just gonna continue with the beautiful iPhone.
Anyway, and like I said, this one's better for my skin in the winter. It's a little creamier, and I actually find that the salicylic acid in it even helps me use it as a body wash. So I use it after workouts on the rest of my body because it foams really well, and it generally helps keep the rest of my skin clean as well. There is a cleanser that I don't have right now that I did enjoy. It's the Make PREM cleansing Safe Me Relief cleansing foam. It's superb in the sense that it's really gentle and it's a cream cleanser, but it feels so good on your skin because it's absolutely built for sensitive skin, and that translates to a really gentle cleanse. Honestly, if I had to repurchase that as well, I would.
But my first love is the Klairs cleansing foam.
I know all of these are on Limese, but I really like buying K-beauty cleansers because I find that they're the safest for my skin. Up next is the toner category. For starters, I have the mini version right now of the Klairs Supple Preparation Toner. This is my absolute favorite. It's one of the first toners that I ever used, and I just keep repurchasing it whenever it's in stock. It's so hydrating, and it actually feels like it makes your skin feel a lot healthier. I can tell that my skin behaves better when I use it in my routine. I tend to break out less. My skin looks a lot clearer and doesn't look super dull. It's great because if you have dehydrated skin like I do, which results in a lot more oil, it helps balance that, and I found that I don't have as much of an oily T-zone when I do use a toner, especially that one. Another product that I've been using is a mist. Now, when the year began, I didn't really believe in mists. I was like,
why am I spraying water on my face?
But as you can see, I've used this so much because mists are really underrated. This one is like a super fine spray. I use it as just a refresher through the day because I don't want to be splashing water that strips your skin of its oils. But this one is just like a light layer that stays on your skin and dries really easily, and it actually helps balance the oiliness that I feel through the day. I also use it as a makeup setting spray. It says you can I'm not someone who like goes out of the way to buy a separate setting spray, so this one is just fine for me. It's also great for using in between layers, so if you want that extra bit of hydration, it's actually a great job. It does a great job. Plus, if you're out of the shower but there's a little while before you actually start doing your skincare routine, I always use this to make my skin damp so that everything absorbs better. Then comes one of my absolute favorites and a really underrated product that I personally didn't expect to work as well as it did. It's the Cosrx AC Collection Calming Liquid Intensive. It takes a while to work and actually for you to notice anything because it's not doing anything obvious, you know, it's not obviously brightening your skin or obviously getting rid of some sort of marks or anything, but it's a great maintenance toner because I know when I use it, it has some exfoliating ingredients and some acne soothing ingredients like propolis and stuff. And I know when I use it that my acne instantly calms down, and I also tend to break out less unless it's like a really bad bout of acne. I actually didn't have a lot of breakouts as long as this was in my routine. And when I use it now, my skin actually feels really soft and velvety, and I feel like it took about 3 months for me to actually recognize that my skin was doing better and related back to this. Another product that I got into this year was the AHA BHA peel from The Ordinary, and oh my god, I love this. I did a video and I'll just link it up here.
Up here? I don't know. Is this gonna flip?
It actually does show a brightening effect on your skin. I found that the BHA effect in it wasn't as obvious because my nose and pores and stuff still seemed a little clogged. But I have been using it regularly. I find that it's great for fading my acne marks over time. So the more regularly that I use it, the less the spots and scars stay. For the BHA effect, I actually got the mini version of Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. And when I started using this, it was great. Then I hit the purge, and that was not so fun. But once you get past the purging stage, if you purge, then skin actually looks really good. I had my mom tell me,
Nose looks really clear.
she loves looking at my nose. So well done, Paula's Choice. I don't use it more than once a week because it's quite strong for my skin. And my skin likes really light exfoliation over a long period of time rather than strong hits regularly. But I do use it over here in this area, and I use it as spot treatments for my acne, and I find that that works really well for me, and it keeps the area really clear, and you can tell that your nose looks clearer because a lot of the filaments also sort of clear up.
Not that they're bad, it just like gives it a really clean, even look.
Okay, moving on to my
I forgot to do toner.
quick insert. One of the toners that I forgot to mention is the Laneige Cream Skin. I first bought the tiny 50 ml bottle just to try it out because I'd seen it and it was really hyped about last year. The hype is real. It feels so good on your skin, and you can use it as a toner, as a moisturizer with more layers. If your skin is dehydrated, this works. If your skin is dry, this works. I also put on toner pads, and I like to leave it on my face so that it calms any acne. As you can tell, I get that frequently. I liked it so much that I actually went ahead and bought the full size one to use once that's over because I go through it really quick. It's a really unexpected product that I like, but I found that it was great. Moving on to my serum. I have talked about the Klairs vitamin drop a lot, and I really enjoyed this one. It has always been one of the products that I use. I think I'm now on my 5th bottle because I just got the duo as well to replenish my stock. My skin actually looks healthier with vitamin C in my routine, and I found that the Klairs one was able to actually help fade a lot of the marks that I had. I used to get a lot of texture along this line, but that also went away after I think it took about 2.5 bottles to do that. That's a good one. So the Klairs vitamin C was out of stock for a bit, so I decided to try another one. It's the Conscious Chemist Vivid C Pro Collagen Serum. It has vitamin C in the form of L-Ascorbic acid. I was actually surprised by this. It has vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and it does brighten and hydrate your skin, while the Klairs one is slightly more oil or serum-y texture. This one feels a little bit like an essence and a cream. I've been using this every day, twice a day, and I find that it works phenomenally. My skin did feel brighter. It doesn't have the same effects as the Klairs vitamin C. Like, it didn't feel like it was, clearing my pores or texture or anything like that, but my skin did feel plump and hydrated and brighter. So it's a great maintenance vitamin C if you want one. I would repurchase it, but I feel like I'd want both in my routine, so it's a little hard. Next up is my absolute favorite product to use in anything, the Cosrx Snail Mucin Power Essence. As you can see, we are down to this much. It's superb. It makes my skin feel super hydrated and soft, and it also calms the redness and acne that I get. It's a great base for when you're applying makeup. Now, all around, it just does a great job. It's not meant to like brighten your skin or improve it like an AHA or something would do, but it's a great product to have in your routine because it just really keeps it skin smooth and healthy.
Well done, Monica. That was the end of yours.
I definitely need to repurchase this. It also lasts really long. I've been using this with 2 pumps every day for quite a while, and both in the day and at night, and it's still going. So it's a great product in terms of how much you get for the amount that you're paying as well.
And I would keep buying it till they stop making it, in which case I would be very sad.
On to a much larger category, moisturizers. So until I started using Korean ones, I actually found that my skin just always felt oily, always felt greasy, and so I avoided using moisturizers. My absolute favorite is the Limese Supertasker, and I'll tell you why. Because, as you can see, gone through a lot of tubs. I've been using this forever. It has niacinamide Vitagen, which is a derivative of vitamin C. It has adenosine, which is great for like plumping your skin, and it also has beta glucan, which is again great for like keeping your skin healthy and hydrated and all of that. And it's a really fluffy cream. When you apply it, it doesn't feel heavy or greasy, and even though it's a cream texture, it works for my combination skin, and I actually really like using it as a makeup a cream before my makeup because it provides that slip that you need for products to blend really nicely. And I always find that if I've had a long day or if I've taken makeup off, then this one works really well. Another product that I really liked and tried is the Klairs Vitamin E Mini. It's a really like gentle product, and I really enjoyed the feel of it on my skin. So this one's actually really great because when you apply it on your skin, it breaks down into this nice watery cream, and it hydrates the skin. It actually makes it feel plump, and you can see that your skin feels brighter the next day at least. It has a nice, very fresh smell that I don't know how to describe as anything but fresh coconut water, but it's not that. It has vitamin E, it has niacinamide and adenosine, so again, it's a great option if you want a cream that basically helps nourish your skin and keep it firm and plump. And vitamin E and vitamin C work really well together, and I noticed that when I was using the Conscious Chemist vitamin C and this Klairs vitamin E, I did use them separately, and then when I started using them together, you could tell that it was doing a much better job for my skin. But I got this mini of the Laneige Cica sleeping mask, and I was actually surprised when I used it. It doesn't have a very strong smell. It smells herbal and kind of calming. I did enjoy the texture and the feel of it, and it's a great moisturizer, especially at night. I feel like it does leave a slight white film, which goes away over time, but if I was using it in the day, I wouldn't want that. I do really enjoy it for like active acne and just all over my face, and you need the tiniest bit because again, like all creams, it spreads really well. Once I use this, I'll make up my mind about buying the bigger one, but I am inclined to getting it because it does feel really nice. Finally, we have sunscreen. This is the Make PREM one. It's a 200 ml sunscreen, and if I hold it up to the light, I've only gotten that far. It actually feels really nice on your skin, and it doesn't leave a white cast, but it is slightly like mattifying, so it's like a satin finish feel on your skin, and it works really well as a primer. Some days I just like using that and stepping out. And it has great ingredients, so it actually feels calming on your skin. So if you have redness or any irritation or anything, or if you've been in the sun and your skin is red, then it feels great and it feels cooling. It's also a body sunscreen, and I tested it when I was in Goa and it works. I can tell that I didn't tan much because I forgot to reapply. And I've used other ones like Banana Boat and Lotus and a whole bunch of other types that you get here, but I really enjoy the Make PREM one. Finally, we have lip treatments. I got the Laneige lip sleeping mask sample, and it's sort of okay. It feels good, but it's not like it's doing anything phenomenal because the effects don't really last long term. And I find that using my regular skincare products on my lips work better. But this is great if you want like something before makeup and you want to like just provide intense hydration if you're stepping out somewhere, or leave it overnight if you have really cracked lips. I guess that would be fine. The smell takes a little getting used to, but I kind of like it now. It's really sticky, so it's not like a lip balm you can use outside. So it is definitely like a lip sleeping mask. So instead I use my Burt's Bees Coconut and Pear lip balm. I think I'm done with quite a bit of it. There's like just that much left. And this one is great for carrying around. It's just a good chapstick. I also have the Skog Lip Oil, and this one is actually interesting. I haven't made up my mind about whether I will repurchase it or not. I did like it, and but I still find that I need to use a lip balm on top of it. But maybe that's just because I have supremely dry lips. As you can see, I enjoyed it because there's only that much left. I could also keep using a regular oil, but this one's great for traveling. It's a light oil, so maybe in the summer when the dryness isn't as bad, that would be a great option. Also, if you pair Vaseline on top of it, that actually works great. The final category I have is spot treatments. I have the Cosrx Acne Pimple Master Patch, and I also got the Clear Fit Master Patch just to see the difference between the two. It's not that much of a difference, but I think I just like the Acne one because it just feels like it's doing a better job. The Clear Fit one, I don't really use that much makeup that I need something clear and I like to step out with. I feel like it's great to have a variety. I've got like sheets and sheets of these because I don't want to run out, so it's definitely something I repurchase. Good, they both do a great job in sucking out all the gunk. You have to use it on pimples that are ready to burst. You can't use it when it hasn't got that white head yet. I have found that using that means that I scar less after. And finally, I have the Cosrx Hydrogel Very Simple Pack. These are like hydrogel patches. It's great because I take a patch and just cut it in half and I use it as under eye patches for when I've had a long day looking at the computer. It does a really good job of cooling the skin and the puffiness. If you leave it on for a really long time, you actually feel hydrated. But yeah, that's it. That ends my skincare of 2020. It was a very elaborate video which tells me that I have a lot of skincare and I need to refine this a bit. But I hope that was helpful, and let me know what you think in the comments below.